Have you ever been continuously hearing has been, have been, had been, and will have been in native speakers' conversation and feel confused about why they are used for? Do you dream of confidently using all these phrases in your own sentences and seeing yourself as a good speaker? Then sit back and relax because I'm about to explore the maximum use of has been, have been, had been, and will have been in today's lesson. Hello everyone, this is Ilyas and welcome back to my channel where I explore and you acquire. Today I will teach you how to use has been, have been, had been, and will have been successfully in different sentences. And by the end of this video, I assure you that you will be able to use all these phrases in your own sentences. And I will also provide you 20 different questions based on today's lesson. I believe that if you focus on today's lesson, you will be able to solve all of them. So guys, let's move on to learning these phrases. Let's get started. First, let's understand which subject use has been, have been, had been, and will have been. Has been is for singular third person like he, she, it, or any singular name or subject. Use has been. Have been is for singular first person or plural first person like I or we, singular second person or plural second person you, and plural third person they or many of them. Had been is used for everyone, every subject use had been, there is no partiality. Now let's understand the use of has been and have been in different sentences. Has been and have been in present perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to describe actions or situations that started in the past and are either still continuing or have recently stopped. Let's understand the structure. Subject plus has or have been plus verb with ing plus object. For example, she has been working on her project all day. I have been learning English for years. Mohan and Henry have been playing since morning. Now you might be thinking where to use since, where to use for, like since morning for 2 hours. Use since to point a specific starting time in the past like a particular moment, a particular day or date. It answers the question since when. For example, she has been waiting since 8 a.m. It defines a specific time. I have been living here since 2015. It defines a specific year. He has been playing football since childhood. It defines a specific age. Think of since as the starting point maker. Now where to use for? Use for to talk about the length or duration of the time like the action has been happening. It answers the question for how long. For example, they have been traveling for 3 hours. This defines length of time. I have been studying for 6 months. It defines duration. We have been friends for weeks. This defines general period. Think of for as the length of time maker. Has been and have been in present perfect passive. This form shows that something has been done to the subject. Let's understand the structure. Subject plus has or have been plus past participle verb 3. For example, the ground has been cleaned. My job has been done. New policies have been implemented. Has been and have been in negative sentences of present perfect continuous tense. Has been and have been are also used in negative sentences. Let's understand the structure. Subject plus has or have not been plus verb with ing plus object. For example, she has not been studying for hours. They have not been playing football. I have not been doing my homework since morning. Has been and have been in interrogative sentences of present perfect continuous tense. We also use has been and have been to form questions. Let's understand the structure. Has or have plus subject plus been plus verb with ing plus object. For example, has she been studying for hours? Have they been playing football since morning? Has he been working on his project all week? Had been in past perfect continuous tense. It describes an action ongoing before a specific point in the past, or you may say it an action that started in the past, continued for some time, then ended before another past event. Let's understand the structure. Subject plus had been plus verb with ing plus object. For example, they had been discussing the issue for hours before they found a solution. She had been studying for hours before the exam started. She had been waiting for the train for 30 minutes when it finally arrived. Had been in past perfect passive. It shows that something had been done to the subject before another event in the past. Let's understand the structure. Subject plus had been plus past participle verb 3. For example, the project had been completed before the deadline. The house had been cleaned before the guests arrived. The bridge had been repaired before the storm hit. Had been in negative sentences or past perfect continuous tense. It also used to make or form negative sentences. Let's understand the structure. Subject plus had not been plus verb with ing plus object. For example, he had not been sleeping well before the exam. They had not been practicing enough, so they lost the game. They had not been playing football before it started raining. Had been in interrogative sentences of past perfect continuous tense. It also forms questions. Let's understand the structure. Had plus subject plus been plus verb with ing plus object. For example, had she been studying for hours before the exam started? Had she been practicing cricket before she got selected in cricket team? Had they been waiting long before you arrived? The class is taking long time and we still have another topic which is will have been and quiz for you to test how much you have learned, and it's quite impossible to discuss the entire thing in one class, so it will be discussed by next week. Until then, prepare yourself or get yourself ready by revisiting these lessons again and again. If you found this video helpful and learned something, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, keep learning, stay safe, goodbye.